course it was. But this is the Super Bowl. And if there's ever time for big, risky plays, it's this. That said, if I ask myself if the benefits outweighed the risk, the answer is resoundingly no. Would I have done anything different? No. I certainly wasn't going to drop the ball or let him throw it away with the potential of a fumble, or worse, a pick six. And yet, this is suddenly my reality. My whole life, ever since I put on my first set of pads and laced up those cleats, I've dreamed about playing in and winning the Super Bowl. Every sacrifice, every decision, every ounce of my heart, it was all for this sport, for the love of the game. As I sit here now, staring around the unfamiliar red and black Washington Wolves visitors' locker room, I feel more defeated than I ever have in my entire life. Shifting my hips, I resituate myself and lean my head against the back of the bench. After they brought me in and moved me here, one person raised this end to act as a recliner, while others undressed me and the medical staff began to examine me. One removed my shoes, leaving my socks. Another literally took a large pair of scissors and cut off my pants, leaving me in my compression shorts. And a third had me pull off my pads. Once the jersey cleared my vision, I wasn't prepared for the sight of my knee. Yes, I knew from the pop on the field that I had an ACL tear, but what I wasn't expecting was for it to look deformed. What should be the straight line of my leg is now angular, crooked. And that means only one thing: a dislocated knee, the most feared knee injury for an athlete. When I gasped, the medical staff took that to mean I was in pain and forced me to lie back. In actuality, visions of my future were flashing before my eyes: surgery, pain, 6 to 12 months of physical therapy, and not even a 50-50 chance of returning to the job I love. Who am I kidding? At 32, there is no chance. There is no returning. Time passed as they wrapped me up, fielded the questions being fired at them by unwelcome people who had made it into the locker room. And then just as quickly as they all blew in, the majority of them headed back out to the field to see what happened next. Dr. Leffers stayed behind, and his assistant brought me my game day bag. I tossed on a hoodie. He helped me slip on a pair of athletic shorts, and I stared down at what has become my reality. "Sir, can we get you something to drink?" a young guy asks as he warily approaches me. "No, thank you," I tell him. Just the thought of ingesting something has my stomach rolling. A note would come right back up. He nods, his face solemn, and resumes his duties. People are moving quickly and quietly around the locker room, coming and going. But no one says a word to me. They're keeping their heads down, doing their jobs, cleaning, rearranging for halftime activities, and putting out food. There's everything from sandwiches to cupcakes on the table, though I don't know who they think is going to eat it. At halftime, adrenaline is high, and appetites are not. Then again, it's not like I'll still be here to see it. Shaking my head, I grab the towel in my lap, run it over my face, and close my eyes. They burn from the 1,000 pounds of disappointment strapped to my back, and I can't help but mourn the memories, the wins, the years I'll never have. It's a loss we tell ourselves we're prepared for, only I find I'm not. I'm devastated. I'm angry. I'm at a complete loss for what happens next, and I have to remind myself to breathe because the weight of this reality is crushing me. From behind me, the internal locker room door opens, and I twist to see who it is. I'm expecting security, so I can be escorted. Well, I should say transported out. I don't want to be in here when the team is. My emotional state can't take the avoidance from people I consider family, or the pity looks I'll be given. I've been a captain for the last 4 years.